Hey guys, Trader Tim, TJMacTrading.com. This video is going to talk about support and resistance levels and identifying those levels and using them in your trading. So here I have a chart of the SPY, but it really doesn't matter what we're looking at here. Nice uptrend going on here last couple months, and we have a lot of higher highs and higher lows in these small areas that have moved sideways. Right now we're in a nice sideways chop pattern, and there's some pretty key support and resistance levels that we can identify here. So I'll go ahead and zoom in, and these are daily bars, but again, it really doesn't matter what time frame you're on, or for that matter, you don't really have to be on a candlestick chart. You can switch over to a line chart, and in some cases that's easier to read the support and resistance levels. Now I have my closing prices make up this line chart. So if I were to try to identify the support and resistance levels for this current price level, it may be easier to look at the line chart. So we'll go ahead and draw these in, then we'll switch back over to the candlestick chart. So we see the highs here. Just like drawing trend lines, we want to try to connect as much as we can along the support or resistance level. So for this example, I'll go ahead and use a line and connect these 3 points up here, whoops, like so, and then we can see clearly here with this line chart that these highs coincide nicely with these lows over here. And again, we dip a little bit below, we dip a little above, but we're looking for a general area. Again, support and resistance is not a exact number, it's an area. So now we'll go ahead and switch back over to a candlestick chart, and what was very simple looking on the line chart becomes a little more choppy here on the candlestick chart. We see we dip below here intraday. We have we obviously have this swing down here, dip above, couple tails forming shadows up here, but generally this area remains our consolidation point, and we have a support level down here and a resistance level up here. Easy way to think about support and resistance is floor and ceiling. Support, you think about what supports you. The floor supports you. So support acts as a floor. And resistance would be the ceiling. The ceiling is above us, and if we wanted to move higher, we'd have to break through that ceiling. On the same token, if we wanted to move lower, we'd have to crash through the floor, which is supporting us. So we have support, which holds us up, and resistance, which pushes us down. One thing you can do, rather than draw a line for support and resistance, most charting packages you can draw shaded areas. So we can simply take this area here and draw a nice little box. And especially with swing trading, if you're looking for a direction or looking for a bias, once we break above or below or close above or below this shaded region, that can trigger many buy or sell signals. So looking at this last consolidation level here, we can easily go back and see many more support and resistance levels along this same chart. We see that these highs over here roughly coincide with these two lows over this way. We can see that this high, as we drew earlier, coincides with the top of this consolidation pattern down here, and we can simply do this all the way up, connecting these highs and extending the line to the right. We see that, well, that violates almost directly in the middle of this upper resistance and this lower support. So it's important to go out and look at longer time frames and look at past support and resistance levels, and B, extend those trend lines to the right so we can see, well, maybe this resistance point over here now acts as support over towards the right side of your hard right edge. So old support will tend to act as new resistance, and the same token as old resistance will now act as new support. So what was resistance over here now becomes support later on, a few weeks later, or a few months later, or even a few years later. So it is very important to go out weeks, months, and even years, regardless of the time frame that you're trading. So check out the blog, TJMacTrading.com, for more video updates. And happy trading. Take care.